surgery. I've luckily been given a room to myself, which is very, very rare. God, I'm smack bang in the middle of the city, which is very cool. People pay thousands and thousands of pounds to be in the spot that I'm in right now. I mean, not in a hospital, obviously, people don't pay to be here, unless you include your taxes, but divulging. I'm first on the list tomorrow, which means I should be being operated on about 8, so it means I've got to get up early, get showered, wish me luck. I mean, if this is uploaded, then it means it's all good. If not, then this is my last will and testament. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow.
Focus, focus, focus. And that's about where we finished with the footage from the hospital. I know that I said that I was going to be filming a bit more while I was in hospital, but I came up against a bit of a... Okay, so here's the problem that I had, right? Started this channel to show to everyone, or at least my intention was that I'd be kind of showing everyone what it's really like to be in hospital, what it's really like to kind of recover. Viscerality, definitely not a word. You know, what are the things you kind of don't see? Because the problem that I have with YouTube at the moment is that a lot of the vloggers, a lot of the people our age, just have these really shiny, amazing, lovely lives. They spend their days shopping, or they spend their days doing funny little challenges. Every day is like that for them. I have absolutely no doubt that they have bad days, or that they have times that they don't want to share, but they have this perceived, like, I'm sharing everything with all you guys, I'm so honest, I'm so open, da da da. And it's not, because it's bollocks, right? Like, of course it's complete, most of it is just manufactured and made up. So that's why I wanted to, you know, as a other young person who has his own challenges and struggles, I wanted to share them with you and be honest and open and be like, actually, here's all the good times and here's fun, and we can do the book reviews like we did of the Kardashian thing, which was so much fun to make. And if not, go and watch it, like and subscribe. But that isn't what life is like. That's a little escape from life. I wanted to go into hospital this time and show you everything, be really open and show you the bad bits as well as the good bits. And at the end of the day, I just wanted it to be relatable. That was the main problem I have with all of these channels, is it just doesn't feel relatable. They have these jet set lives where they live in £1,000,000 homes at the age of 25, which just isn't possible for like 99% of people. It's mental to have that amount of money when you're that age, and it's good to aspire to be like that. Not everyone can have that amount of money at that age. Like, economics doesn't work like that. I mean, it probably does. It's being hoarded by 1%, but that's a video for another day. YouTube videos should be about you. Like, it's in the name, for Christ's sake. Like, that's how it started, is YouTube. You put things up, you make things, you have other people watching, and it just feels a bit like it's shut off and you can't make things unless they're prank wars or doing little challenges, or you've been there from the start, like a lot of these massive YouTubers are. They jumped on it right at the beginning, which is very clever, and they were the first people to build YouTube up. But now it seems like that you can't really make it as a new YouTuber because spots are all filled. You know, there's only a certain amount of spots on trending, and there's only enough room at the top for these sort of people. My frustration against myself of not filming everything while I was in hospital, I feel a bit like I've broken a promise or something, but the footage that you just saw, that was it. That was all I filmed. The rest of it wasn't very nice. It was just me in bed recovering, having blood tests taken every couple of hours and struggling. And I get that the whole point of why I'm doing this is to share with you that that's okay, and that's part of it. It didn't even enter into my mind to film it because I just thought, why would people want to watch this? So I ended up presenting my best self the night before the op. I was very happy. I got a very nice room to myself, which never happens. God bless the NHS. I'm trying really hard to be open, but it just felt weird. I don't know why, it felt weird. I just wanted to be honest and be like, okay, I've failed you here. This is why I didn't do that, but at least I'm being honest about it. And I think that honesty and transparency in this whole internet era is gone. People present what they want to present, but it just annoys me that people think that other people are perfect, because they're not. They're fallible human beings, but they present themselves as perfect. Anyway, Post-op rant. Little things that I found annoying being out of hospital. I woke up this morning. Basically, I had my lipoma removed, which was down this side. You see, struggle for the art down here. I asked to keep it, and they both looked at me. You know when you're at school and you're not listening, the teacher goes, Joel. Obviously, they wouldn't say that to you, unless your name's Joel. Joel, what do you think about that? And you put your hand up really confidently because you think you've been listening, and you say an answer really confidently, and it's wrong, and everyone turns around and looks at you like... That's what the doctors did when I asked to keep the lipoma, while doing the face of no, obviously it needs to be sent off to biopsy. And I was like, yeah, I was just kidding, obviously. But I've been absolutely fine. I've just been on paracetamol and ibuprofen because I refused morphine. Stupidly, they said, we really think you should take some morphine, and I refused it on a good 3 or 4 occasions, like an idiot. So I've just been on paracetamol and ibuprofen. Took a really oh, I'm well hard, don't need it. You do need it after surgery. You just do. I just thought, ride it out, it's fine. Idiot. The pain is kind of going away from the actual wound, and then I woke up this morning and it was someone had punted me in my armpit, rolling deodorant on, and it was just painful. So now I have one very fresh smelling armpit and one that smells like a crack. And the other post-operative rant point that I have to make is communication beforehand is so key. So that anaesthetist comes in the day before, he was like, so do you have any allergies? Is there any preferences? Da, da, da. And I said to him, I wanted to wake up with the least amount of tubes coming out of me, because my surgery I had last year, there were a good dozen. And I know that doesn't sound like a lot. I mean, it does sound like a lot, doesn't it? It is a lot. And I had them coming out my back and 2 out my nose and out my neck and 3 or 4 in my and 1 out my pee. I was just like, give me just 1 cannula, 1 tube, and I'll be out of here 2 days. Thus, he said, I'll note that down. I'll make sure that we don't put one in because it's such a short surgery, but because you've requested it, we probably won't. So ask or you don't get. There's all these little things you got to think of before you go in. Anyway, I'm all right. I'm on the mend. I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas and you will have a wicked New Year. There shall be normal service resuming in the new year. Not in the sense of there won't be a video for 5 months, as in the normal service will be some more videos. I'm going to do a collab. Oh, exciting. And it'll be great. It'll be fun. Got a new lens as well. Pancake. So you should be able to see everything. I'm probably well out of focus and this whole video will be scrapped. Have a wicked new year and I will see you in 2019. No, 2018. 2018.